Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Money Hub. The lives of the rich and famous often seem glamorous, but even the biggest celebrities have issues with money. Despite many inspiring stories of celebrities who came from nothing and worked their way out of financial hardship, the opposite also happens. From musicians to athletes to movie stars, sometimes fame and wealth result in a disastrous spending spree. Let's take a look at 7 of the richest movie stars that went broke. But guys, real quick before we start, I'd want you to hit that red subscribe button to enter our monthly shout out giveaway. Just comment down below saying I subscribed and we'll enter you into the giveaway. Number 1. Johnny Depp once spent $3 million to fire Hunter S. Thompson's ashes out of a cannon. That and other over-the-top splurges, plus an expensive divorce from actress Amber Heard, have pushed the star of the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise to the fiscal edge, according to Variety. The revelations of Depp's dismal financial situation came as part of a countersuit his former managers filed. Depp is suing those managers, saying they're responsible for his money woes. To hear the managers tell it, the actor is on the brink of insolvency for a simple reason. He kept spending more than he was taking in. Quote, Depp and Depp alone is fully responsible for any financial turmoil he finds himself in today, the former managers alleged. He has refused to live within his means despite repeated warnings about his financial condition. Number 2. Back in May 2015, Forbes named 50 Cent one of the 5 wealthiest hip-hop artists, pegging his net worth at $155 million. But bad investments and a big lawsuit, he was ordered to pay $5 million to a woman who says he posted a sex tape of her online, put the rapper's fortune in jeopardy. The man who once promised to get rich or die trying filed for Chapter 11 protection in a Connecticut court, a move that allowed him to reorganize his finances while developing a plan to repay his creditors. At the time, he estimated his debt at between $10 million and $50 million and his assets in roughly the same range. In July 2016, he emerged from bankruptcy with a plan to repay more than $23 million in debt over the next 5 years. Number 3. President Donald Trump touted his business experience as one reason why he was the right choice for commander-in-chief. But a string of business failures and bankruptcies had some questioning his financial acumen. While Trump has never personally declared bankruptcy, his companies have gone bankrupt 6 times, according to PolitiFact. The first was in 1991, when his Trump Taj Mahal casino in Atlantic City went bust. Several more of his casinos and hotels went bankrupt in 1992. 2 more casino and resort bankruptcies happened in 2004 and 2009. After the last bankruptcy, Trump stepped down as chairman of Trump Entertainment Resorts and reduced his share in the business to 10%. Challenges in the casino industries were to blame for at least some of those business failures, rather than business missteps by Trump, PolitiFact concluded. Number 4. Oscar winner Kim Basinger found herself in dire financial straits in the early 1990s after she reneged on an agreement to appear in the film Boxing Helena and was ordered to pay $8.1 million to Mainline Pictures as a result. That in turn led Basinger to declare bankruptcy. Among her assets that were eventually liquidated was the town of Braselton, Georgia, which she and other investors had bought with the idea of turning it into a tourist attraction. Her share of the investment was eventually sold. The once tiny town seems to be doing okay without her though. Its population has ballooned from just a few hundred in 1990 to close to 10,000 in 2014. Number 5. The life of Motown legend Marvin Gaye was marked by both success, numerous hit records and Germany nominations, and tragedy. His own father fatally shot him in 1984. His troubles also included the breakdown of his first marriage to Anna Gordy, the sister of Motown Records founder Barry Gordy. Unpaid alimony to the tune of $600,000 led the crooner to declare bankruptcy in 1976. As part of a deal to settle his debt to his ex, he agreed to pay her all the royalties for his next record. The resulting album, Here My Dear, featuring tracks including You Can Leave But It's Going to Cost You, as Gaye made his feelings about the breakup and his former wife abundant. Number 6. By the 1880s, Mark Twain had made his indelible mark on American literature with the publication of The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, and was basking in the success of Ulysses S. Grant's memoirs, which his publishing company had released to great acclaim. But an ill-advised investment in a new typesetting machine and cash flow problems at his publishing house meant he enjoyed only a brief window of financial freedom. A financial panic in 1893 was the final blow. and Twain had to declare bankruptcy at the age of 60. Number 7. Before he became one of cable TV's most recognizable talking heads, Larry King's journalism career was almost completely derailed by criminal charges and subsequent financial troubles. In 1978, the newsman filed for bankruptcy after he found himself more than $300,000 in debt. It was a culmination of a rough few years for King, which began when a former business partner accused him of grand larceny. The charges were dropped, but his professional reputation was in tatters. He didn't work in journalism at all for a time, but eventually he found his way back to broadcasting. In 1978, The Larry King Show was first broadcast on Miami radio station WIOD, and the rest is history. Anyways guys, this does bring us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it, hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. If you could also check out one of the 2 videos you're seeing on screen right now, it'd really help us out. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.